Hi, this is Sasi sharing with you the top stories of today. TVK is getting ready to restart its campaign after the tragic Karur stampede that took 41 lives. 54 days after the incident, the party has now sought permission to hold a big rally in Salem on December 4 featuring Vijay. TVK has returned to the Salem City Police Commissioner asking approval for three possible venues: Salem Fort Grounds, Bose Grounds, or a private open field in Seelanaikampatti. All these are open grounds compiling with High Court order that bans events on state and national highways until new SOPs are finalized. The party says it's waiting for the green signal from the police to resume its statewide campaign ahead of the 2026 elections. Nitish Kumar has taken oath again for the 10th time as Chief Minister. The swearing-in happened at Gandhi Maidan and it was a huge event. PM Modi, Amit Shah and top NDA leaders were all there. And it's not just Nitish, 22 ministers in total took oath along with him. The new cabinet has faces from BJP, JDU and ALI, and more ministers are expected after Makar Sankranti. Siddaramaiah has hinted he is staying on as Karnataka Chief Minister. At an event in Bengaluru, he said he is ready to present his 17th state budget in 2026 after already presenting 16 budgets. The remark comes amid talk of leadership changes, but Siddaramaiah's message is clear. He is not stepping aside anytime soon. The Enforcement Directorate carried out major raids in Chennai, Kanchipuram, searching 15 locations on Wednesday. The case involves a suspected land acquisition scam linked to NHAI and SIPCOT projects. The ED is probing how fake landowners allegedly used forged documents to claim crores in compensation with help from colluding officials. Premises of businessmen from jewelry, real estate, iron, and finance sectors were searched. The PMLA probe is based on FIRs that exposed how government land was transferred to private players and shown as acquired land, allowing huge payouts. This includes a case where 21 crore was claimed through fraudulent documents. Former TDB president and CPI leader A. Padmakumar has been arrested in Sabrimala Golkil. The special investigation team says there were major irregularities when gold-plated panels were sent out for electroplating and the amount returned didn't match what was handed over. His arrest now sparked fresh political tension in Kerala. The Delhi blast investigation has now shifted its focus to Al Falah University in Faridabad. Over 200 doctors and staff members are under the scanner as multiple agencies including the NIA and ED are checking possible links to the car blast near Red Fort. Officials say they are looking into people who suddenly left the campus, deleted phone data, and those who had contact with the suspect who worked at the university. The probe has also opened up questions about the university's finances and how the institution was being run. The Enforcement Directorate has attached fresh assets worth over 1,400 crore in its money laundering probe against Anil Ambani. These properties were seized under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, and with this move, the total assets attached in the case have now climbed to nearly 9,000 crore. The investigation centers on alleged fund diversion through Ambani-linked companies. The Reliance Group hasn't commented yet. Thanks for watching. This is File in Media, connecting you to the world.